Hey there folks, Wrel here. We are back.
Rupert, there's something different with tonight's meal. Seems like you put in more food and less ass.
Yeah, keep talking.
Yeah, personally I wouldn't talk smack to the the cook because they could always poison you. Just out of spite. Alright guys, Mass Effect episode 21. Playing through the trilogy. This is Mass Effect 2. And trying to finish it up before I move on to Mass Effect 3. We are going to, been thinking about it, let's do Garrus. Our pal Garrus has some problems and we're gonna go try to solve them. Hey. Okay.
Any chance we could get to the Citadel, Shepard? I'd like to follow that lead on Sidonis.
I'll let you know, Garrus.
I'll be here if you need me.
Alright, so we did go through that conversation before, but basically Garrus, formerly known, I guess, as Archangel, was leading a squad, and this is during the time, between the times of Mass Effect 1 and Mass Effect 2, when Shepard was dead and missing for the past 2 years. But Garrus was leading his squad, and basically just trying to do some good. And his squad got killed. Completely wiped out. Except for 2 members, Garrus himself and Sidonis. And Sidonis is was the traitor of it all. So we're gonna actually we're gonna clean up, tie up some of these loose ends. Ooh, or we can help Jack. No, just kidding. Let's go help Garrus. Maybe next time. Go to Jack's mission next time. Then we'll figure out exactly how broken she is. Or all the reasons why, because Jack is a little bit, we haven't done much with Jack for a while, but she's a little bit crazy. So that'll be good. But we're at the point of the game where we're just trying to clean up the loyalty missions. And each of the Mass Effect games have they have something like this. It's sort of like the middle of the game. And I'm getting hit out by people asking me stuff over Steam. I gotta turn this notifications off. Alright, on Citadel. Let's see, there's a couple things that we can do here before we jump right into to Garrus' mission, but I think we're gonna bring no, let's just there's an encounter with a Aquarian. We'll bring Tali along. And that's fine. Yeah. We'll just putz around for a little bit. Take Garrus, take Tali. The heroes of Mass Effect 1. If you played through it, Mass Effect, or Garrus and Tali. Garrus, Tali, Rex, and... Let's see, Garrus, Tali, Rex, Liara.
Perhaps that is a good place to start looking.
Getting all these mini cutscenes like I've never been here before. But we definitely have.
I'm sorry, but I can't let you board the shuttle with that.
But this is a ceremony.
Got Captain Bailey right there. See how many
Shepard, and this is my favorite store on the Citadel.
Okay, so this is legitimately my favorite store on the Citadel.
Welcome back.
I'm just browsing.
Of course. Take
We
your
don't need
time.
anything here. Actually, let's see. This is where you get the space hamster. Somebody asked me that in the comment section of the last episode. We could get all this stuff. I don't want to get the fish because I'll just let them die. Kelly will actually take care of them for you if you let her. But I'm not even gonna bother with it. There are some important things that we could pick up though.
Pick up some spices, aminodextrous and aminosinister if you have it.
These aren't. Those aren't one of them. I have no idea what those are for. Maybe just just for the codex. But we can fast travel to certain locations, but I kind of want to look around. It's been a long time since I've actually gone around the Citadel. This is where we need to be anyway. But Hirashimasu. Pull a star map over here. Alright, tech damage, we'll take that.
Oh, what's this?
A fair amount of credits. This is super important. Damage protection. I think it's interesting that we can get these like schematics, but
Module are we supposed to get?
okay, so you can get the schematics, but then what? Like a normal person. If I was a normal person, I'm just walking in here. Oh, schematics. How am I supposed to put everything together? Like, why am I not just buying damage protection as such? Life support webbing. Don't need it. Metagel capacity. We do want that.
We can use this.
We can use this. Take that. 4 out of 5. We're almost there. But I want to deal with this guy.
I'm sorry. I'm trying to take a statement here.
There's nothing to talk about. She stole my credit chit. Arrest her.
I did not! Just because I'm a Quarian!
I need you to stop and take a deep breath.
You're mocking me, Earth Clan. Just because the Vol Clan need...
It was a poor choice of words, sir. I apologize.
Do you know who's telling the truth?
My Omni tool can tell the Quarian doesn't have a chit on her. But she could have stashed it to recover later. You know what Quarians are like. And she's definitely a vagrant. I'll run her in and see what Bailey wants to do with her.
She's not a vagrant. She's on pilgrimage. It's a tradition in which...
Look, you can take your traditions and cram them. Every time a Quarian shows up here, it's trouble.
You say you're falsely accused?
I was walking to the used ship dealer when he barged into me outside the Serta Foundation. He didn't stop or say he was sorry. A minute later, he runs up with C-Sec and accuses me of stealing his damn shit.
Do you spend a lot of time at the used ship dealer?
Yeah, they've got a lot of nice models. I'd like to buy one and take it back to the fleet, but...
Your pilgrimage isn't going so well, is it?
No, I came here thinking there'd be a lot of work. EVA stuff, salvage. Fixing all the damage the Geth attack caused. Everywhere I went to apply, signs said not hiring Quarians. And the other people would give me mean looks.
You ran into each other outside the Serta Foundation. Is it possible the chit fell out of his pocket there?
I guess. Sure, all I know is I didn't take it.
You say she stole your credit chit?
She must have. When I left the Serta Foundation store, she ran right into me.
How does running into you mean she stole your credit chit?
That's how pickpockets work. They bump into you and use that as a cover for rifling your pockets. You can't turn your back on these clanless Quarians. Thieves, all of them.
Quarians are only forced to steal when people like you won't let them have real jobs.
And to think my taxes pay to support you here. Go back to your fleet, clanless.
I am Clan Zora, crew of the starship Nima, and you are an idiot.
My first instinct was to help you, but I don't like your attitude.
I don't like the company you keep.
Hey, both of you, calm down. Cortun, I know you're upset, but that's no excuse to insult everyone around you.
Are you sure you didn't leave your chit at the Serta Foundation?
Of course not. You think I'd make a mistake like that? I didn't even buy anything there. That chit stayed in my pocket.
I'll see if I can find out what happened.
Ma'am, this is a C-Sec matter. We'll do all we can to resolve this. We don't need civilian help. If you do happen to find the chit, please let one of our officers know.
Let's go.
Be careful out there.
Alright, so this is
I felt her hand go into my pocket. When I checked, my credit chit was gone.
I didn't even touch you.
okay. So this is I mean this is obviously like this is flatly racism. Everybody has very harsh, very blatant like stereotypes. And Quarians are I like having Tally here for this just a small interaction. I mean, it's not really it's not a big deal. But it's nice to see Tally gets kind of revved up over it too. Let's see.
There's a Volus outside who lost his credit chit. Did you happen to see him drop it anywhere?
I don't recall any other Vol clan entering my showroom today. Just that migrant clan girl putting her fingers all over the brochures again.
Alright, and more more. Not bias from that guy, really. Just, you know, distaste for what's happening. I mean, the Quarian obviously she's a window shopper right now. She doesn't have enough to buy stuff because she's working, and it's hard. It's putting her in a hard situation.
Welcome to Saranus Applications. Can I interest you? Ah, Shepard.
Do I know you?
No, but I know you. Even a senile Hanar would remember the human who fought off the Geth. I thought you were dead.
Yeah, I've been getting that a lot.
Please, look around the store. It's a pleasure to have you here.
Alright. You can do an endorsement at every single store, and it'll say, "I'm Commander Shepard, this is my favorite store on the Citadel." That's ridiculous. And you can do it, it's fine. And it's, I don't know, I don't want to do it just because it's an abuse of power, and it doesn't fit the immersion for me. You can go this way too, and it's not actually anything too negative, but you kind of like coerce them into giving you a discount.
I'd like to buy something.
Oh, it's all automated these days. There's a catalog interface over there.
A Volus was in here not too long ago. Did he drop a credit chit?
Oh, yes. He bought some environmental system drivers, then left without his chit. I didn't notice he'd left until he was already gone. If you see him, tell him I have it here behind the counter.
Thanks. He'll be glad to hear that.
Not a problem. Have a good day.
Happy little Solarian. But yeah, so all this fuss, and you just got this little douchebag that's...
You claim you didn't take his... Please move along.
You forgot your credit chit at Saranus Applications. The clerk's holding it for you.
Oh. Well, the Quarian could have stolen it.
I'll close this event report, but I'll be watching you. Get a permanent residence, or I'll run you in for vagrancy.
Are you two serious?
What?
You falsely accused this girl of stealing from you. All you have to say now is that she could have stolen it.
Now, just a minute.
And you. She gets harassed and insulted by this guy, and you throw in a threat to arrest her for vagrancy.
How about if I run you in for obstruction of justice?
You think you're gonna run in a Spectre? I think both of you should get out of here.
Oh, son of a...
Thank you. I wish I could give you something more than words.
Can you take care of yourself from here?
I guess. I mean, most nights I eat nutrient paste in a Turian shelter, but I'm surviving.
Good luck, Wrel.
Thanks.
Yeah, that's just a... That's something, you gotta do it because it's just good, right? Just doing a little bit of good. Hate, I love it when they give you characters that you can hate. As a matter of fact, I've been playing a lot of, oh, too much. I've been playing too much Dragon Age Inquisition, and there's a character called Sarah, and she's just like off her rocker, like straight up. I don't know, I have no idea. You can...
This looks like the place.
I just got a refund and exchange, and I was told to pick up a new Omni-Gel converter here.
I don't think you have the right place.
No, they said to go to the warehouse. This is the warehouse.
This is actually a continuation of a joke from Mass Effect 1, I believe. Either that or this one continues into Mass Effect 3, I can't remember. I think that's it. This one continues into Mass Effect 3. But yeah, so anyway, I've been playing a lot of Dragon Age Inquisition, and they give you a character that she can join your side. You can allow her to join your side, or you could say that you're not really a good fit for things. And she's completely nutso. And I'm kind of interested in seeing how many... Yes, Garrus, we should.
Look, it took me a long time to get this refund.
Oh god, I gotta get out of here. Gotta get out of here.
He said there'd be one.
Fade? You're not quite how I imagined you.
Looks can be deceiving. So, which one of you wants to disappear?
I'd rather see you make someone reappear.
That's not the service we provide.
Make an exception. Just this once.
Damn it. Quick! Shoot them! Shoot them, you lumbering mountains!
Why don't you two find somewhere else to skulk?
Just like that? You're not getting paid for this. What's the point of hiring protection if they won't protect you?
We're looking for someone. A client of yours.
Not mine. I'm not Fade. I just work for him. Sort of.
I knew it.
Well, then maybe you'd like to tell us where to find him.
Yes, of course. He's in the factory district. Works out of the old prefab foundry.
I know the place.
Oh, he's got a lot of mercs there. Blue Suns. Harkin thinks they're protecting him.
How the hell did Harkin end up being the Fade?
Well, he got fired from C-Sec a while back. He used his knowledge of C-Sec and their systems to help a few people disappear. Then he made himself disappear, and Fade was born, so to speak.
Interesting. But it changes nothing. We still need to find him before we can get to Sedonis.
Well, let's go pay Harkin a visit.
We'll need to go to the transit station. I can get us to him from there.
So I can go?
Sure, but if we don't find Harkin, we'll be back for you.
Oh, good.
That's the best. That's the best. Okay, so I'm picking up a particular theme with this episode.
I just talked to him on the Wards Market. He sent me here. Come on, why do I...
Okay, so factory district, go there. There seems to be a theme with people you love to hate in this episode. Harkin is one of them. Harkin's from Mass Effect 1. He's just an utter douchebag. He's just scum, especially to women. Well, he has a sly remark if you're a female, and it's just doucherific, you know. So we're gonna do that. I could take Tali. Tali is a good choice for this mission. It's mostly just robotics and shields, or we can go Zaid for the disruptor ammo. That's an easy option as well, but let's do something a little bit different. I could take Kasumi. Let's go different. I want to play with Thane for a little bit. It's not the best choice, but we have enough to make it worthwhile. So Thane is somebody who we just picked up last mission, and he's an assassin. And this is a really good skill set too, because warp is solid. Warp is really solid, because it eats through armor and it'll set up detonations for you. Right here, increases the blast radius when warp detonates biotic effects. This is really cool. So you can do that, or you can go with heavy warp, which is fine, but that's useful. And throw is useful too, especially on a squad mate, since there's no bullet or there's no travel time with projectiles. So you can do some pretty fun stuff, especially with the slam combo. But we're gonna keep throw as it is. I'm thinking I don't really like the passives in this game because squad mates don't do much as far as actually playing with weapons themselves compared to Shepard. It's Shepard is far and away more useful in regards to let's do this. The impact doesn't really it doesn't matter that much, really. I mean, it doesn't really matter. Really do the AoE. Setting up AoE abilities in this game is super useful. Shredder ammo, this is his worst part. It increases damage to health of organic targets, and that's it. Like armor piercing ammo, which is Garrus's, which we're about to get, does increase damage to health and armor. And by the time you get to the health level of targets, it's they're basically done. Like you could freeze them, you could throw them, you can do whatever you want with them because they don't have any protection. So this is it's redundant, is what it is. So I guess we'll just put it into Drill Assassin anyway. But Thane, let's see, incisor sniper rifle, you don't want that. Nobody wants that. Take this. Mantis, oh yes. Locust, don't really need it. Let's go with Tempest. Shepherd. Got my Locust. Viper, Matic. Perfect.
There he is.
Shepherd? Don't just stand there. Stop them! Stop them!
Run all you want, Harkin. We'll find you. Get him!
The scene is so unnecessarily slow. Alright, so first time I went through this, I did not play Mass Effect 1, so this scene really confused me. Like, people knew each other, Garrus had a bone pick with this guy who I didn't know. It was just kind of, like, all around it was a little bit confusing. So, it's nice that, it's kind of interesting being able to go back through the game and seeing it through new life, you know, like understanding the history of Harkin and basically setting yourself up to have a different experience. So the explosives, you can actually, the explosive crates, you can use overload. I don't have overload, but you can use overload and completely, you make them do more damage. So instead of hitting them, but it's better when you have a character that can use overload instead of, or I'm sorry, your main character that can use overload, opposed to a squad mate. Just because you get there's a little bit more consistency when you could pull it off.
Attacking target. Got the target.
Nice and easy. This is it's moving pretty well. It's a good setup, especially since we have energy drain now. Makes things a lot easier. Can you smell him though? Can you smell him? Something to watch for when you move through this is there are circuit boards here, but if you start the bypass, you're gonna get hit because the fight doesn't stop and wait for you. So you'll probably end up getting hit, and then you won't be able to get the money. So it's good to deal with this first, and then go back for the circuit boards if you're interested in that at all. Oops. Alright. Moving right along. And same thing for this, this too, you kind of want to... Kind of want to wait. Yeah, these guys usually they usually pop up on you earlier. They don't like usually spring up on you like that. Oops.
Hostile engaged. Taking cover. Lighting up my shot. Hostile and nice shot. I'll take the shot.
I don't want to switch weapons right now. I'm being lazy about it. So.
Target marked. My play. You got it. Very well. Understood.
There we go.
Hostile engaged.
Impact event. Impact imminent.
All right. Nice and quick. I'm digging this. Well, let me just stop everything that I'm doing and dig through somebody's computer to steal their money. Kinda silly, a little bit silly. Alright, now we gotta fight Big Atlas here. He'll actually be dropped off and you can actually kill him before he hits the ground by destroying the delivery device that he's on. Just gotta remember exactly. There we go. Or it's not destroying it, it's bugging it somehow. And he'll get dropped off early or something, I can't remember. Yeah, we actually have to, we need to run. This is not a good place to be. Not good. I'm gonna try to pop Garrus and Thane right up behind these guys. Could be doing this very differently. Now that 3 of them are... Actually, I'm going to get bum rushed with the shotgun, so I might as well just take this out and handle it. Boom! Yeah, so this machine is, it's not so smart, not so bright. Which of course works to our advantage. Alright, that was pretty much it. Oh, it hurts. Alright. Nice and easy. I was pulling the wrong abilities there for a little bit, but it's not a huge issue. Come on, there we go. Whoop. Oh. Oh yeah. Somebody said I can use the F keys? No, unfortunate. Yeah, okay, so somebody... I was asking if there's a quicker way to switch weapons, and somebody said the F keys, which doesn't seem to be working, and mouse scroll, which is... That's... The problem that I was having is that I wanted to switch to specific weapons opposed to...
On my way.
As opposed to having to scroll through the list. So... No way to do that as far as I know. But I appreciate the support regardless. Alright, almost there. We're hauling balls for this mission.
What the hell is Harkin up to?
What's he up to? What's he doing? Power cells. All safe? I don't care about that. I really don't. Fake IDs. Bailey wants that. Medkit station. Did I actually get that? Thank you. Okay. Open the window console.
So Harkin's finally gone completely bad.
He was always a pain in the ass, but I'm in no mood for his games. If he doesn't cooperate, I'll beat him within an inch of his life.
You seem to be getting tense, Garrus.
Harkin may know why Sidonis wanted to disappear. If so, he knows why we're here, and I don't want him tipping Sidonis off.
You can actually see Harkin in the other room, across the way.
Did you see that?
I saw something.
He's getting ready for us.
What are you gonna do to Harkin if he won't cooperate?
He's a real criminal now, working for the Blue Suns. I should just shoot him on sight. But I need him alive, so I won't do any permanent damage. Just enough to loosen his tongue.
You don't need to hurt him to get what you want.
Don't worry, Harkin's a coward. He'll talk long before I can really hurt him.
What do you think Harkin's got waiting for us in there?
Not sure. It looks like an industrial complex. Heavy machinery. Could be anything. Something's in there. Probably more Blue Suns. Harkin's kind of trapped himself in a corner. He must have something in store for us.
What are you gonna do to Harkin if he won't cooperate?
He's a real criminal now, working for the... But I need him alive, so I won't do any permanent damage. Just enough to loosen his tongue.
You still planning to kill Sidonis when we find him?
That's the plan. It'll be quick and painless, unlike everyone he betrayed. He'll be spared the agony of a slow death. It's more than he deserves, but as long as he's dead, I'll be satisfied.
Garrus, do you really think killing Sidonis will make things right?
I have to do this. I don't expect you to understand, but please don't try to stop me. I'll pull the trigger and I'll live with the consequences. All I'm asking is that you help me find him.
Well, there's one way to find out.
Right behind you.
Alright, so, yeah, you can literally see... Hi Harkin. Hi, Harkin. Wish they would have thought that through a little bit more. They act like everybody in this game has limited eyesight. Alright, this we do need to get... I don't even remember what's in here, but I remember it being something I want. So, let's do that. Takes so long. Come on. Give me the right one. There's 1, 2.
This looks interesting.
There we go, sniper rifle damage. Don't actually need that on this character, but it's fine.
Shepard, I have patched into the warehouse scanners. The crates in the transport carriers overhead are rigged to explode when dropped.
Good to know.
So you can actually... I think this is how you do it? I can't remember. Yeah, and it'll drop them off right there. It's kind of interesting. But since you can't acquire it that quickly, you have to automatically do it, which is a little bit annoying, but still be useful.
I'm on it. That one hit.
Alright, got this guy. He's chilling. I'm not actually gonna waste the ammo for him. Alright, so if Thane would have used throw right there, it was kind of quick, so you probably may not have caught it, but it would have hit them both because he has AoE throw. But the AI does silly things sometimes. You used warp instead, which is, it's a little bit frustrating, which is why I usually just try to get one ability, maybe two abilities that won't overlap, so that you can do different, so that you don't have to worry about this problem. Yeah, there's a nice push there. Rocket Trooper. Boop. Oh! And you can get, I think it's just cash, I can't remember. We want to we need to keep moving because these guys, I'm pretty sure there's a limited amount, but it's still, still a little bit obnoxious. I'm being really stingy with this ammo. Alright, drop me some so I don't have to switch weapons. Stop it! Alright. Oh! He's being a little bit of a jerk. I do get to switch weapons. Alright. Alright. There's the concussive. And we'll pull him. And then we'll just blow him up. Alright. Back to the good stuff. And this is almost the last encounter right here. Moving really, really quick. So we're gonna save it. Oh, we can't save it. That's fine. It does a nice, should do a nice little autosave regardless.
Oh, crap. Too heavy?
Yep. So we're gonna pop this guy. Boop! And drop him right there. And I can try this warp and see if that works. If not, I'll try to do this too. There we go. Nice. So it destroyed one of them because he landed on something that he's not supposed to land on. And that's like, oh, super, super useful. Because when you're fighting two of these guys, I have my arc projector out right now, so it won't be a problem. But when you're fighting two of them, it can be really frustrating because they just, ouch, they do close in on you. I'm trying not to be cheesy and using the arc projector, but it's definitely an option. Now, right now I can pretty much actually this guy's gonna be a little bit more difficult, but I can pretty much kite them around when it's one at a time. But when it's I'm just gonna finish them for the sake of expediency. But when it's two of them, they can really be a nuisance. I could have done that a little bit quicker if I actually decided to pull out a primary, but that's fine. Yeah, platforms raise. Not really sure why, because it doesn't really matter. That's it. That is it. Like, he didn't notice us just like walking up and opening the door. Because we're so sneaky.
You were close, but not close enough.
So, Fade. Couldn't make yourself disappear, huh?
Come on, Garrus. We can work this out. What do you need?
I'm looking for someone.
Well, I guess we both have something the other one wants.
That had to hurt. Maybe you should just tell us what we want to know.
Maybe. I still haven't heard what you want.
You helped a friend of mine disappear. I need to find him.
I might need a little more information than that.
His name was Sidonus. Turian came from the...
I know who he is, and I'm not telling you squat.
Is this information really worth all the trouble?
I don't give out client information. It's bad for business.
You know what else is bad for business? A broken neck.
All right. Get off me!
Terminus really changed you, huh, Garrus?
No, but Sidonus opened my eyes. Now arrange a meeting.
I'm going. Yeah, it's me. There's a chance your identity may be compromised. That's why I'm calling. I'm sending an agent. Where do you want to meet? All right, he'll be there. Don't worry, I got it covered. It's all good. He wants to meet you in front of Orbital Lounge, middle of the day. So, if our business is done, I'll be going.
I don't think so. You're a criminal now, Harkin.
So what? You're just gonna kill me? That's not your style, Garrus.
Kill you? No. But I don't mind slowing you down a little. Maybe give Seasick the blood trail a follow.
Bastard!
You're lucky. I wouldn't have shot you in the leg.
What'd I ever do to you?
Sidonus better be there, or I'm coming back to finish the job.
Alright, so I deliberately... I'll let this go. This bug has been in the game forever. Everything looks like it's a scene from Predator. You'll see it in a bit.
Harkin's a bloody menace. We shouldn't have just let him go. He deserved to be punished.
Don't waste your time on him. Let C-Sec deal with him now.
Yeah, I suppose you're right. Thanks for helping me with this, Shepard.
I'd do the same if I were you.
I learned from the best. I need to set up. I can get a clear shot from over there.
Alright, so some quick commentary here. Garrus is... He has an axe to grind. Not an axe to grind. Like, you know, he's trying to repay a vendetta. But... he's such he's not a terrible person, right? And he's not as rogue as he's trying to be. So the cool thing about this mission is that you can go either way, and you'll see what I'm talking about in a moment. But you can either help Garrus or not help Garrus, and he'll still appreciate you for it. Not immediately, but he understands. He's like Shepard in that there isn't always just a right and wrong, and he doesn't always seem to get that just from some of his commentary, but underneath what he's saying, underneath his external motivations, you can see. I mean, he does know, so you just have to like get through to him sometimes, and I like that about his character, that he can be confused, and he's as real and normal as any of us.
What do you need me to do?
Keep him talking and don't get in my way. I'll let you know when he's in my sights. Give me a signal so I know you're ready, and I'll take the shot. You better go. He'll be here soon.
Predator!
Shepard, can you hear me?
Loud and clear.
All right. There he is. Wave him over and keep him talking.
Let's get this over with.
You're in my shot. Move to the side.
Alright, so this is pretty cut and dry. You can you can move to the side, end it, or start talking to Sidonis. I don't like the phrasing that they used here, warn Sidonis, because it basically means that it makes it seem like you're gonna fail the mission. So I stayed away from this option the first time until I learned more about it. But you can do this and it's completely fine.
Listen, Sidonis, I'm here to help you.
Don't ever say that name aloud.
I'm a friend of Garrus's. He wants you dead, but I'm hoping that's not necessary.
Garrus, is this some kind of joke?
Damn it, Shepard. If he moves, I'm taking the shot.
You're not kidding, are you? Screw this. I'm not sticking around here to find out. Tell Garrus I had my own problems.
Don't move.
Get off me!
I'm the only thing standing between you and a hole in the head.
Fuck. Look, I didn't want to do it. I didn't have a choice.
Everyone has a choice.
They got to me. Said they'd kill me if I didn't help. What was I supposed to do?
Let me take the shot, Shepard. He's a damn coward.
He is a coward. You're right. But if you didn't do the warn option, you wouldn't know anything. You wouldn't know what happened on Sidonis' side. Garrus doesn't even know what happens. He kind of assumes based on some bits and pieces of information. But this is as good for Garrus as it is for Sidonis, just because Garrus gets to talk out what's happening, right? And he gets to really pay attention to what he's feeling. But it's through this interaction, and that's really cool. So, but Garrus is basically convincing you to act on his previous or his current mindset. So you can let him take the shot again, or you can just keep talking.
That's it? You were just trying to save yourself?
I know what I did. I know they died because of me. I have to live with that. I wake up every night, sick, and sweating. Each of their faces staring at me, accusing me. I'm already a dead man. I don't sleep. Food has no taste. Some days, I just want it to be over.
Just give me the chance.
He's already paying for his crime, Garrus. Let him go.
He's still got more to pay. 10 men are dead because of him.
Will killing the 11th bring them back?
They deserved better.
Tell Garrus... I guess there's nothing I can say to make it right.
Just go. Tell him to go.
He's giving you a second chance, Sidonis. Don't waste it.
I'll try, Garrus. I'll make it up to you somehow. Thank you for talking to him.
I know you want to talk about this, but I don't. Not yet.
Let's go then.
Right with you.
Perfect. Perfect. So the I love Garrus because he stays iconic to me. Just the phrasing that he used, like "right with you." That's a phrase that you heard all throughout. You hear it all throughout Mass Effect 2. Maybe Mass Effect 1 can't hear it, but or I don't remember. But just some of the phrases that you'll hear him say kind of stick with you, and it's really cool. But I like to play that scene like a normal person. And the whole warn Sidonis thing at the start, they really should have rephrased that, because it can let people miss out on a really cool conversation. And just for the sake of getting Garrus to do what Garrus told you this is what he wants to do, and you don't want to lose out on his bonus power or whatever. And it's kind of, yeah, it's good to have that interaction. So if you haven't done it, I mean, you don't need to do it now because we just showed it to you, obviously, but it's good. It's good. I like that it was in the game. I like more that you don't get punished for it either. Alright. So we're still in the Citadel.
According to CSEC reports, Harkin was taken into custody, and charges are pending.
That's the least that bastard.
You'd think Citadel security would be the tightest in the galaxy.
I know CSEC too well to believe that's true.
I see no fewer than 14 fatal flaws a skilled assassin could exploit. 8 of them existed when I was here 10 years ago.
Yes?
Alright, we actually just... Pretty sure we turn in the IDs here.
I started with the Alliance. It's a shit. I joined CSEC so I could stay in one place.
You like life here on this?
I miss the food mostly. You just can't...
Sorry, I'm skipping this, and I shouldn't be. I should let you guys listen to it.
You ever get back there?
Earth, every couple of years, less and less all the time. But when I finish my stint with CSEC, there's a nice little place in the foothills I'm gonna retire to. Not that I'm retiring anytime soon.
Alright, I can't remember how to do this, but you have,
I should be going.
You need anything else, let me know.
You have IDs on you that you turn in somewhere, I just can't remember. Okay, but either way, we're gonna go back to Normandy, talk to Garrus real quick, and then we're gonna end out the mission. That went by, quicker than I thought it was going to.
Have to wait for the next shuttle.
You made me miss the last one.
But not necessarily, it's not necessarily a bad thing.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal. I don't know what to feel about Grunt. My psych reports refer Oak here. We have no guarantees that Grunt is mentally stable. I get the feeling he just doesn't care about anything, including who lives or dies.
Is there anything I should know?
You have unread messages at your private terminal. Thane would like to see you down in life support on the crew deck. Anything else, Commander?
That'll be all.
I'll be here if you need anything.
Alright, so Thane has a mission for us. It's kind of funny how quick that comes up. But we're going to go talk to Garrus real quick. Just pop on downstairs. We should probably... no, it's fine. Well, let's go talk to Garrus. We'll close it out.
Thank you, Commander. Rupert put the new supplies to good use.
Yeah, that's great. I think next time we'll do the Shadow Broker mission. That'll be good.
Shepard, need me for something?
Have you got a minute?
Sure, just killing time anyway. I wanted to thank you again for your help with Sidonis. Whatever happens with the Collectors or the Reapers or whoever else comes after us, I know you'll get the job done.
You actually think we'll find something worse than Collectors or Reapers?
I like to expect the worst. There's a small chance I'll be pleasantly surprised.
I couldn't do this without you, Garrus.
Sure you could. Not as stylishly, of course. It's strange going into a suicide mission on a human ship. Your people don't prepare for high-risk operations the way Turians do.
Honestly, Garrus, what do you think our chances are?
Honestly? The Collectors killed you once, and all they did is piss you off. I can't imagine they'll stop you this time. But an unmapped area, advanced technology, and the Collectors. We're going to lose people. No way around that. Not a happy analysis, I know. Don't worry. I won't spread it around. And I'm with you regardless.
Do you ever regret leaving CSEC or the Turian military?
Not for a minute. When it comes down to it, Shepard, I don't think I'm a very good Turian. When a good Turian hears a bad order, he follows it. He might complain, but he knows his place. I just don't see the point in staying quiet and polite. Not when the galaxy is at stake.
How do Turian crews get ready for high-risk missions?
With violence, usually. Turian ships have more operational discipline than your alliance, but fewer personal restrictions. Our commanders run us tight, and they know we need to blow off steam. Turian ships have training rooms for exercise, combat sims, even full-contact sparring. Whatever lets people work off stress.
You mean Turian ships have crewmen fighting each other before a mission?
It's supervised, of course. Nobody's going to risk an injury that interferes with the mission, and it's a good way to settle grudges amicably. I remember right before one mission, we were about to hit a Batarian pirate squad. Very risky. This recon scout and I had been at each other's throats. Nerves, mostly. She suggested we settle it in the ring.
I assume you took her down gently?
Actually, she and I were the top-ranked hand-to-hand specialists on the ship. I had reach, but she had flexibility. It was brutal. After 9 rounds, the judge called it a draw. There were a lot of unhappy bettors in the training room. We ended up holding a tiebreaker in her quarters. I had reach, but she had flexibility. More than one way to work off stress, I guess.
Okay. So, a couple of cool things here about this conversation. Just how casual Garrus is about it, too. You can really tell that Garrus and Shepard are, they're in sync with one another. Like, they're friends. Like, they're genuinely friends. And we talked about, Jacob a couple missions ago, or a couple episodes ago, and a lot of people were saying that, I mean, he's a stable character, right? Stabilizing character, I guess. But he doesn't have the same sort of connection with you that someone like Garrus does. Actually, Garrus probably has some of the best connection to Shepard regardless. Garrus and Joker. Liara is really good too. But yeah, so it's nice. Garrus is awesome. But if you go with this option, you could become a love interest. We're not going to do that. We're actually going to stick around with Liara, I'm thinking. Just kind of want to see how that pans out. And yeah. And it's cool that you hear now about female Turians, right? And you don't see her or see them, female Turians, at any point in the game except for Mass Effect 3 during downloadable content. And that's it. That's the only time you'll ever see female Turians fighting. And what's funny is that female Turians are actually, they're supposed to be very common in the Turian military. So that's it's interesting hearing about that now. It's unfortunate, by the way, that Garrus doesn't have some melee capabilities. That would be kind of cool, being hand-to-hand specialist and whatnot.
I thought you'd be used to high-risk operations on human ships. I mean, think about trekking Saren to Ilos.
Sure, but that was quick. We raced out, landed, blew up some Geth, and saved the galaxy. This time we've got Miranda and Cerberus and that AI all telling us what we're up against. I think I preferred blind optimism.
Alright, and that's where we're going to end it.
Thanks for the talk, Garrus. I'll see you later.
Sure thing.
Alright. Not too bad. I actually need to check
Shepard,
real quick. Normandy upgrades.
Have you got any upgrade ideas for the Normandy's weapon systems?
My current upgrades are working pretty well. That's about the best I can do.
Talk to you later, Garrus.
I'll be here if you
Right.
need.
So we already have the Thanix cannons. We do need to upgrade everything. We have the Thanix cannons. We have, I believe we have the shields too. I can go double check on the CIC real quick. But can't remember what else. But you can ask your crewmates.
Thane
and
would like to speak with you, Commander.
Sure it would. What do we got? Thanix cannons. The reinforced armor, whatever it's called. And the reinforced shields. I think that's all we need. Yeah, I think that's all we need. So we should be able to survive the mission. The last mission under the best circumstances, provided we get everybody's loyalty quests done, which we'll be working on as we move through this. So thanks very much, guys, for hanging out. Guys, gals, and people who don't identify with either. For watching this little Let's Play. Mass Effect 2. Almost done with it. We're getting there. We're pretty close now. Just I'm thinking maybe at most 10 episodes, if I just had to guess off the top of my head. So yeah, definitely close to Mass Effect 3. And Mass Effect 3 is very cool. A lot of gameplay differences, improvements, really, and just a lot of little things that we could talk about. Alright, thanks guys for hanging out. Catch you next time. Yeah.